And we're live.
I'm excited for Battlefield 2042. I mean, I played every Battlefield. Like, I played the bad ones. Like, I liked Hardline, which I always thought was like Battlefield Arcade.
Can I ask you, as a Battlefield aficionado, it's been on my impression that Battlefield smashes it when it comes to the trailers, and then the games are a little hit and miss. Whereas COD almost always misses on the trailers, but sometimes it's not a bad game.
I think Call of Duty single players, I'm always like, Call of Duty, whatever. And then they have a new, like they put the trailer out, and I do get excited for the single players a lot. And then I play the shit out of the multiplayer for like a month, 2 months. Sorry, my teeth.
That used to last
I play for a month, 2 months, and I have plastic things on my teeth, by the way. If you guys see me doing some weird shit with my mouth, I'm not.
Wait, you got Invisalign?
Yeah, I did like 3 months ago. But I speak like a fucking idiot sometimes.
Yeah.
I was playing. I play every Call of Duty when they come out. I think they're so cool. The single player is awesome. I play the shit out of the multiplayer for 2 months. But Battlefield, like, I boot up Battlefield 4. You'll never catch me booting up Black Ops 1 to go hop online right now. I play Battlefield, 1, Battlefield 4. I even downloaded Battlefield 3. Their servers up. Would you ever go and download like Black Ops 1 and hop
Call
online?
Call of Duty 4. Are there servers up for COD 4 still, or can that not be played online? Oh, Kyle, you're muted.
Kyle's muted.
Because I could see myself bouncing back to COD 4.
Yeah, not only is it up, but they remade it like 2-3 years ago, right, with Modern Warfare. So you've got like an updated version that I quit playing right away as soon as they started putting new guns in. Like don't put guns in. Don't add guns to COD 4. All right,
I hate that. What did they add?
They added a bunch of stuff. They started adding
that like, kind of ruins the balance? Because I liked the gun balance.
I thought it did. I liked that it was unbalanced. You know, I liked that.
That's what was good. If you wanted, there was the MP5, the M16, or the M40A3, and you didn't fuck with LMGs unless it was the RPD. Sometimes if you were trying to have fun and get a cool kill feed, and that was about it.
Yeah, I mean, you could go outside that a little bit. Like there were some class you could use Juggernaut and a Dragunov, because the Dragunov would, because in like sniper duels, if they had an M40, they would try to chest shot kill you, but you would know that they can't and that you can't, so you'd go for the headshot. Like you would have the information advantage on how to do a one shot, and also semi-auto.
It kicked weird. I hated that.
Up and to the right, I think.
Yeah.
Do you guys play Do any of you guys play Battlefield? Did you ever?
Never.
I played a lot of Bad Company 2.
That's like maybe the best Battlefield, by the way. Maybe the best Battlefield.
And it like got me pretty hyped on Battlefield. And then the next one came out, and I don't remember what it was called, but I was just like, oh man,
Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4, I think.
And I didn't have anybody to play with. And if you don't have any like a squad to play with, like I played Bad Company with like Blame Truth and XCal a little bit. And you know, when you're playing with like crazy slayers in a game, it's always fun. Like I remember playing zombies with like XCal and Chiz. Chiz was a great zombies player, by the way, if nobody remembers. And it was just like, so this is why everybody likes this. You just go round after round, like deep into the game on like Noctur Toten or some shit, and it's just like, oh no, that's not what it's like when you don't play with some of the best players in the world. Yeah. It's
Dude, I remember the first time I played zombies with Blame Truth, XCal, and it was me and maybe someone, maybe it was Chiz, I don't recall, but this was 10 years ago, like literally 10, 11 years ago. And I remember like getting in there, and I didn't know Blame Truth, didn't know XCal, only knew Chiz, and it was just like, all right, you know, maybe I'll do pretty good. I know these guys are good. I had the worst zombies game of my life, like one of those like where you like really overextend yourself and Dare Rice or whatever it was, and it's like I got every fucking thing, and then you like accidentally fuck up your stutter jump and you get stuck and die. And I remember like XCal just like bullying me. Like just like being like you fucking suck, and like Blame Truth, like I didn't know him at all, but he just like kept picking me up like, it's all right, man, it's just a game, who cares? And I'm like, I like this guy. I like this guy a lot more than you.
XCal was a perpetual,
and that was the last time I spoke to XCal. Yeah.
XCal. So XCal has aged into a nicer guy, I think. I watch his live stream sometimes, and he's nice to me. But he used to be kind of a douchebag. Chiz, one thing I like about his zombies,
he wasn't being like shit.
Chiz is a reviver, man. You know that like maybe Taylor was in this position where you're kind of behind and almost just Like you lost all your stuff and now it's round 32 and it's kind of hard to get back on your feet again. So you're that poor soul who had 32 like downs.
Yeah.
And then you look at Chiz, he's got 28 revives. Like he's that guy who just saves
at
you
the
all.
end of
That's
every
me.
game. You're looking at the kills, and Chiz is always like, "Look at those revives, man."
Yes,
It's like,
that's me. That's
I
me
like
in
that.
every game. Every time there's a game where there's
healer.
a healer or something, they're always
Support.
lacking. And I always enjoy, like I've never played an hour off of any other character in Overwatch other than Mercy. And I healed the shit out of everyone, the damage buff all the time. Battlefield 5, revive everybody. I go, like, I'm a medic with, like, you carry smokes in Battlefield, and no one really carries, like, you could have 5 smoke grenades. In Battlefield, where it's, like, huge open fields and there's no one, like, I smoke out a whole field and, like, heal, pick people up that were dead are now, like, a little White Walker army that, like, got back up and were going to a point. Like, medics change the games, and there's really, like when they Battlefield 4, the assault guy was the medic also, which was just, like, so everyone was the medic because you wanted to carry the assault stuff, the assault guns. But playing as medic, Battlefield 5, Battlefield 1, like, I was all over that shit. I will die defending that Battlefield is a far superior multiplayer experience than Call of Duty. But I know that Call of Duty is, like, a million times more popular, so it's, like, a hot take by default. And I also know Call of Duty, I could see how it's better for competition, like 6-on-6 or however they do it.
Yeah.
And, like, you got the 3 lanes. It's like 3-lane style combat. Battlefield is like the last one Kyle played, Bad Company 2. You could blow up the whole level. So, like, it's not like a competition type thing, but the Battlefield games, like, when you see the trailer, they always make it a point to try and show you things that can be done in Battlefield. Like, you know, you guys saw it, the guy that ejects out of the jet and shoots the rocket and lands back into the plane.
Yes,
Yeah, that was really cool.
That's
really,
real.
That's really cool that they threw that in there, because that's a thing that, like, I think the first time it got done was like 2016 or something like that. Like, it's several years ago now, but that's so incredible when you see someone do that in game. Like they eject out of their fighter jet, whip out an RPG, and turn around and shoot the fighter jet that was, like, tailing them, blow it up, and then land. I've seen it done both ways, where they either land on their own jet and recover it, or steal the jet of the guy they blew, the guy they killed with the rocket.
They'll snipe the guy out of the seat
sniper,
and then take his, or they'll
So
rocket
cool.
it. But, like, yeah, it's like, I love that game. Like, that's a game where, like, whenever people will, like, jump, like, I'll be playing the game and people will be like, oh, like, what's up with Battlefield? I look at it and I'm like, when you're, like, on the battlefield and a plane is going by in a dogfight and, like, tanks, you're always just like, there's, like, 4 guys in there and there's, like, 3 guys in that plane and everything's blowing up. Like, it's just, it always gets compared to Call of Duty, and I think it's the biggest mistake to both games. Even though I did it, I was like, it's better than Call of Duty. I just like that style game better. The gunplay is just harder. The bullets are slower and they drop. And then it's just 64 on 64. They've really figured that out. The next one's going to be 128 people. Like, I'm very prepared for that. It's completely different. That's why it's completely different. You can. But when you do, that's when you're God. Like, when you're that guy in the plane, you're the guy in the plane, and you just do it. Or even you're on the AA and no one's flying planes, because you're like, or even if you're just me, like epic heal time, running around picking guys up off the ground, like, you always feel like you could do something. And if you're shit at games, support, like, Battlefield pays for everything. Like, if you shoot in the direction of 5 guys that your teammates are shooting and you don't hit a single bullet, Battlefield knows you did that, and they're like, suppression assist plus 10 points, man. And, like, that's, to me, that's important. Like, you were like, you brought up how Chiz,
because that does matter.
Yeah, you said Chiz will pick people up, like, in Call of Duty. Like, you want to pick people up in Battlefield. It's gonna get you paid, like, to do that. You know, anything like building a fortification or blowing one up, everything. So even, like, when I'm shit at a Battlefield, like when I'm first getting into it, then I'm like LMGs, like, lying down, shooting where the guys are, and everyone gets ammo. Everyone gets ammo, and you get, like, a score. It's never. Sometimes it's nice to be, like, one of the guns. You might not, like, have that match I was talking about where you had an impact, but you did.